Hey guys, how's it going? This is going to be a review for Tomahawk, as you can see, directed by S. Craig Zeiler, I think is how you pronounce his name, starring Kurt Russell, Patrick Wilson, Richard Jenkins, and Matthew Fox, and a few others. Basically, the film starts off with David Arquette and Sid Haig. We find out these guys are just killing people and robbing them. And then, they get their comeuppance. David Arquette manages to escape, and he escapes to this little town where Kurt Russell's character, Franklin Hunt, is the sheriff. And we're introduced to Patrick Wilson and his wife, and Matthew Fox's character, and Richard Jenkins' character. So, David Arquette gets shot by Kurt Russell. He doesn't like strangers in his town, and David Arquette's trying to escape the town, and Kurt Russell shoots him in the leg and puts him in a prison. And then Patrick Wilson, his wife, will find out she's like the town nurse, and she goes to fix David Arquette's leg. And during the night, they all get kidnapped because she was doing this surgery late at night, and there was also Kurt Russell's kind of like deputy looking after David Arquette in the prison, and Patrick Wilson's wife, who was doing the surgery. He was just there, making sure that nothing happened. So yeah, they get kidnapped, and then the next morning, Patrick Wilson finds out that his wife's been kidnapped, and he's really pissed off, and he's also got a broken leg. We're introduced to Patrick Wilson when he has a broken leg, and so yeah, they all have to go out and try and stop this group of cave dwellers. They're cannibals who make like this weird noise. Like call the other members of the clan. So yeah, they set off on their horses to go and try and find this cave of cannibals. And there we get the really beautiful shots of the out west. We get the banter between all the group. Really, really good chemistry, I think, between Kurt Russell and Richard Jenkins. And Matthew Fox's character, I think it's John Broder, you call him. Like, I'm not a big Matthew Fox fan, but he's really, really good in this film. Really, really love his character. He's real suave, but he's also a real badass. He's got some really good lines in the film, as does Richard Jenkins as well. Really, really love his character. He's like the deputy sheriff, and he's like Kurt Russell's right hand man. Kurt Russell's also really good in the role as Franklin Hunt. He's not my favourite character. My favourite character would probably be Matthew Fox. I thought he was really, really good in the film. But Kurt Russell, he is solid, and it is Kurt Russell we're talking about, so, never say a bad word about Kurt. And Patrick Wilson plays Arthur O'Dwyer, who, he's got a broken leg the whole film, and he's hobbling, but he does, he acts it really well. You can actually feel his pain, when he's walking or when he's falling. You can actually, just his facial expressions and, the way he acts it's just really, really good. So, the cast is brilliant in the film. And you're just going on this journey with them through the West, camping out at night with them, feeling their pain, bumping into strangers, all out there. Really, really good acting. Some comedy thrown in there as well. Just wee lines here and there where you're kind of laughing, especially between Matthew Fox and Richard Jenkins' characters. they go at it a wee bit, you know, throughout the movie. But you know, the film is, it's a really beautiful movie to watch. It's really beautiful cinematography, being a western, really really nice shots. Um, Really well directed. As I'm not too familiar with S. Craig Zeiler, what he's done before, but I think this is his first kind of major film. You know, like pretty big actors, and you know he does a really really good job directing and writing it as well. And the film just flies by. You know, it's not really fast paced, but you know the characters are so interesting, and you know, yeah, and the writing as well is really really good. So it goes by really fast, and you know the last sort of 45 minutes, half an hour is them in the cave, and it's pretty tense. Like you know when they're trying to get these cave dwellers. I can't. There's a certain name for them that they have in the film, but I can't actually remember what they were called. But they are pretty brutal, and they kill people in brutal ways. But yeah, Bone Tomahawk. I really really enjoyed it, and you know I thought there wasn't that much of a score in it, but when there was, you know, it was really beautiful. I wish there was actually more of the score throughout the film, because it was, when the score does come in, it's quite a nice little score. So yeah, everything about Bone Tomahawk is great. Nothing really lets it down. Um, Apart from the lack of a score, and maybe you know it could have had maybe a better ending, but other than that, there, you know, it was really really good film, and you know I think it's going to go down as a cult classic in years to come. You know, so highly entertaining film, really really good acting, well directed, well written, cinematography is really really good. The brutality of it as well in parts is really really good, because it is a western horror. So you know, on that note, I'm going to give Bone Tomahawk, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. You know, really really good film, highly recommended. If you're a fan of, you know, any of these actors, definitely check the movie out. And you know, when it comes out on Blu-ray, I'm definitely going to pick it up. So yeah, that was just a short review on Bone Tomahawk. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back with more reviews soon. Cheers guys, bye.